Welcome to Haunting Justice, a journey through true crime and the unexplained. On this channel, we dive into true crime stories and paranormal occurrences. Today, I would like to tell you the story of Lizzie Borden. In the quiet town of Fall River, Massachusetts, a story unfolds that has captivated the imaginations of many for over a century. It is the story of Lizzie Borden, a woman whose name has become synonymous with mystery, suspicion, and of course, murder. But beyond the gruesome details of that fateful day in August 1892 lies a deeper narrative about the haunted house that once belonged to her family, a place that has become a focal point for ghost hunters and history enthusiasts alike. Lizzie Andrew Borden was born on July 19, 1860, into a family of modest means that would eventually rise to prominence. Her father, Andrew Borden, was a successful businessman, a wealthy man who made his fortune in the manufacture of furniture and caskets. Despite their wealth, the Borden family maintained a frugal lifestyle, often eschewing the luxuries that one might expect from such affluence. This frugality, combined with Andrew's strict demeanor, created a tense atmosphere within the household, one that would only deepen with the arrival of tragedy. On the morning of August 4, 1892, the Borden family home became the scene of a horrific crime. Andrew Borden and his wife Abby were brutally murdered with a hatchet, their bodies found in pools of blood. The gruesome nature of the crime shocked the community, but it was the arrest of Lizzie Borden, the couple's daughter, that truly sent shockwaves through Fall River and beyond. Lizzie was charged with the murders, and the ensuing trial became a sensational affair, drawing attention from across the nation. Lizzie's defense claimed that she was in the barn at the time of the murders, but the prosecution argued that she had ample motive, fueled by resentment over her father's perceived favoritism towards her stepmother. The trial was filled with drama, with witnesses recounting the events leading up to the murders, and the courtroom packed with spectators eager to witness the proceedings. Ultimately, Lizzie was acquitted, a verdict that sparked outrage and disbelief among many. Despite her innocence in the eyes of the law, she would forever remain a figure of suspicion and intrigue. After the trial, Lizzie and her sister Emma moved into a new home, leaving the Borden house behind. The once bustling residence, now tainted by the memory of violence, fell into disrepair for many years. However, the house would not be forgotten. As time passed, it became the subject of ghost stories and urban legends, tales of restless spirits roaming the halls, searching for peace amidst the chaos of their violent deaths. In 1948, the Borden house was transformed into a bed and breakfast, attracting visitors from all over the world. Ghost hunters, history buffs, and curious tourists flocked to the site, eager to experience the eerie atmosphere that surrounded the infamous residence. Reports of strange occurrences began to surface. Unexplained noises, cold spots, and sightings of shadowy figures. Guests would often claim to feel a presence in the rooms, as if the spirits of Andrew and Abby Borden were still lingering, unable to move on from the horrors of that day. One of the most famous ghost stories associated with the Borden house is that of Lizzie herself. Many believe that her spirit haunts the residence, trapped in a cycle of guilt and regret. Visitors have reported seeing a figure resembling Lizzie, dressed in period clothing, wandering the halls. Some claim to have heard her voice, whispering softly, as if recounting the events of her life. The tragic nature of her story, coupled with the uncertainty surrounding her guilt, lends itself to the belief that she remains tethered to the home where her life was irrevocably changed. But the hauntings do not stop with Lizzie. Guests have also reported encounters with the spirits of Andrew and Abby Borden. Some claim to have seen Andrew's stern figure standing in the parlor, while others describe feeling a chilling presence in the room where Abby was murdered. The house itself seems to hold the weight of its history, with creaking floorboards and cold drafts that send shivers down the spine of anyone who enters. As the years have gone by, the Borden house has become a popular destination for paranormal investigations. Ghost hunting teams have conducted numerous investigations, using equipment like EVP recorders and thermal cameras, in an attempt to capture evidence of the supernatural. Many claim to have captured disembodied voices and unexplained phenomena, adding to the lore surrounding the Borden family and their tragic fate. The fascination with the Borden case extends beyond the realm of ghost stories. It has inspired countless books, documentaries, and even films, each attempting to unravel the mystery of that fateful day. Theories abound regarding Lizzie's guilt or innocence, with some suggesting that she may have been involved in a conspiracy, while others argue that she was simply a victim of circumstance, caught in a web of familial strife. In addition to the sensationalism of the murders, the Borden case also raises questions about gender and societal expectations in the late 19th century. Lizzie was a woman living in a patriarchal society, and her acquittal was seen by some as a reflection of the era's attitudes towards women. The complexities of her character, her independence, her defiance against societal norms, and her struggle for autonomy have made her a figure of intrigue and admiration for many. Today, the Lizzie Borden house stands as a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. Visitors come not only to explore the site of a notorious crime, but to engage with the history that permeates its walls. The ghostly tales that have emerged over the years serve as a reminder of the lives that were lost and the unresolved questions that linger. Each creak of the floorboards, each flicker of the lights, seems to echo with the voices of the past, drawing us into a narrative that is as haunting as it is compelling. As we delve into the story of Lizzie Borden and the haunted house that bears her name, we are reminded of the complexities of human nature, the fragility of life, and the mysteries that lie just beyond our understanding. The Borden house is not just a relic of a bygone era. It is a living, breathing entity, steeped in history and haunted by the ghosts of those who once called it home. Whether one believes in the supernatural or not, the allure of the Borden case continues to captivate, inviting us to ponder the questions that remain unanswered and the stories that are yet to be told. Like and subscribe for more content on true crime and the paranormal.